Good evening, everyone. We just learned terrible news. Unfortunately, a young Jewish girl died in a concentration camp. We are now here at her father's house to talk about it with him. He is the only one who survived out of the 4 members of the family. But before we go in, we want to let you hear a recording she made when she was in a concentration camp.
Hello, my name is Anne Frank. I am a Jewish German. Right now, I am in a concentration camp, and I would like to share my story with someone before I die. I was born in July 1949 in Frankfurt-sur-le-Main. My father is Otto Frank, my mother is Edith Frank, and I also have an older sister, Margot. In 1933, my dad created a new company named Apteca in Amsterdam. We moved there right after because Frankfurt was invaded by the Germans. We soon realized that Amsterdam was not safer than Frankfurt. So my family and I had to hide in the annex, which is in the back of the building's company. Every night, I would write how I feel in Kitty, the diary that my parents gave for my 30th birthday. One day, an anonymous person told the German where we were hiding. All my family was brought here, in Auschwitz, one of the biggest concentration camps in Poland. I am in the infirmary with Margot right now. I'm not feeling well at all. My mother made a hole in the wall and gives us her food portion so we can get better. I'm leaving tomorrow for another concentration camp, Bergen-Belsen, and I do not know what the future will hold for me.
Anne Frank, we have to admit it, has a very touching story. We will now meet her father, Otto Frank. Good evening, Mr. Frank. So, Mr. Frank, how did you learn about your wife and your daughters?
In 1945, the Red Cross confirmed the deaths of Anne and Margot. At first, I didn't want to believe it, but I'm glad I got news about them.
It must have been really hard on you. Tell me about her diary.
Anne's diary learned me a lot about my daughter. She wanted to become an author, and she always kept her diary with her because she wanted to be educated. 2 years after she passed away, in 1947, I decided to get her diary published. Kitty has made Anne Frank a household name.
What is Anne Frank considered as now?
My lovely daughter is now known as a hero. She figures on the list of the most important people of the century. I'm so proud of her.
This concludes our show. Thank you very much for inviting us to your house, Mr. Frank. It has been a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye.